Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody can see the screen and hear my voice. Excellent. So, we had a mock sent to us as usual at the beginning of the week, and this was a 150 marks, 120 minutes with negative marking general pattern test, which included sections of English, maths, GK, and reasoning. So, tell me, guys. I hope everybody has attempted this test. How did you find it to be in comparison to the previous ones? How did you find this particular test to be? Namra, you'll be getting a lot of these things online on the TCY platform. I'll be sending. I'll try to send PDFs on the WhatsApp group, and then of course I'll be available on Telegram, WhatsApp for doubt solving and stuff. Okay, Vanchika says everything was okay till maths happened. Why is maths such a bugbear for a lot of students? Anyway, I personally feel math is one of the easiest sections, but it's okay. For the others, how was it? Maths was the toughest, okay? Okay. Math was not as okay. A lot of people are saying math was not as good as the previous papers, okay? Okay. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to start with the math section first? Everybody is having a problem with the math section. Shall we do the math section today? Then we will. I'll give you the answers to the others, and chota mota doubts hoga to I'll take that. But let's take it because math seems to be difficult because I didn't see the paper completely. But the math section, I don't know. Chalo, let's see the math section first today in this paper. And then we'll also take a look at the other sections, right? We won't do it like usual where I take you through first English and then others. Let's directly jump to the math section and see how it was, why it seems to have been a problem. So this was question 41 onwards. So questions 41 to 80 was maths, right? So chalo, let's see 41 to 45. Which questions were problematic? 41 to 45. I'll give you the answer key as well. But 41 to 45, which questions were problematic? The answers are this. So questions 44 and 45, okay? Any other question? 41, 42, 43, easy. 43 also a problem, okay? 43, 44 and 45. So I think 41 and 42 everybody has got it then. Okay. Chalo, then let's take a look at 43, 44 and 45. Ye wala question paper. Okay. So here it says two cogged wheels of one which has 32 cogs and other has 54 cogs work into each other. So the latter turns 80 times in 3/4 of an hour. How often does the other turn in 8 seconds? Understanding this question is a bit of an issue, I guess. See, I'll tell you what is meant by a cog of a wheel. So imagine a gear, right? When you have gears, so in gears you have this, and when two gears they meet, right? These are the cogs. So the two cogs of a wheel, they fit into each other and they turn. One turns like this, other turns like this. Do you get this? What is meant by cog of a wheel? Right? So, let's first forget these numbers. Let's take some simple numbers. If the first wheel has, let us say, 5 cogs and the second wheel has 10 cogs, right? Now, every time one cog of a wheel will only fit with one cog of the other wheel, right? So, when the 5 cogs wala wheel has turned one complete cycle, how many times has the second wheel turned? The 5 cog wala wheel, if it has turned one complete cycle, how many times has the second cog turned? Half. Exactly. Right? Because इसके 5 दांत एक चक्कर में है, लेकिन for this 5 cogs are only in half a cycle. So when the 5 cogged wheel turns 2 times, that is the same as the 10-cogged wheel turning one time. Do you understand this funda? For a 5-cog wheel, if it is turning 2 times, that is equal to the 10-cogged wheel turning one time. So 5 upon 10 is equal to 1 upon 2. So this is the number of cogs, this is the number of turns. Do you understand the relationship between cogs and turns? Okay, so now latter means the 54. So 32 cogs, if it turns one time, 54 cogs will turn how many times? So 54 wala cog x will be 32 into 1 divided by 54. That is the relationship. Right? So in this problem, what do? The latter, if the 54 cogs has turned 80 times, then the 32 cogs has turned how many times? Right? So first you calculate x. So in 3/4 of a minute, that means in 45 seconds, if it turns x times, then in 8 seconds, it turns how many times? Now will you be able to solve it? First you find out, if 54 cogs is 80 turns, then 32 cogs is how many turns? So for 32 cogs, that many turns is in 3/4 of a minute, that is 45 seconds. So if 45 seconds mein itne turns, to 8 seconds mein kitne turns? That's it. The only funda is understanding how are cogs related to turns. Right? Once you get that funda, you will be able to solve this question. Try it after the class, you will get it. Chalo. Somebody had a question with the 42nd one as well. If 20 men or 24 women or 40 boys can do in 12 days for 8 hours a day, how many men working at 6 minutes? Okay. See, this is going to be very long. This sum is going to be very long. In the exam, you should do this at the end. Exam ke beech mein karoge, kho jaoge, because it's a very lengthy sum. Understand, the time taken by 20 men is 12 into 8. What is 12 multiplied by 8? We completely cover it into hours. So 20 men take 96 hours, which means one man will take 96 multiplied by 20 hours alone. Similarly, one woman will take 24 into 96 hours, and one boy will take 40 into 96 hours. So you have got the capacity of one man, one woman and one boy. Are we together till now here, till here, man? Okay. Now, per person capacity mil gayi. Now, 4 times as big a work, right? 4 times as big a work. So, जो one man 96 into 20 में ओरिजिनली कर सकता था, अभी वो 96 into 20 into 4 hours लेगा. One woman will take 24 into 96 into 4. One boy will take 40 into 96 into 4, because the new work is 4 times as large. Right? Okay. अब आपको पर इंसान की कैपेसिटी पता चल गई. So, if one man takes so many hours, one woman takes so many hours, one boy takes so many hours, तो per day X number of men plus 6 women plus 2 boys कितना करेंगे वो पहले निकालो. Right? Can you get, now do you get it? Originally 96 hours में हो सकता था, अभी 96 into 4 hours में हो सकता है. It's the total work is 96 into 4 man hours. So per day सबको 1/1 करके इसका भी 1 ले लो, सॉल्व करोगे तो x मिलेगा. बहुत लेंदी जाएगा. Exactly man, and there is no shortcut to it. So you will have to do it at the end if you have time. Very lengthy. ठीक है? चलो 44th पे जाते हैं. Two numbers when divided by a certain divisor leave the remainder of 431 and 379. When the sum of these two numbers is divided by the same divisor, the remainder is 211. Then what is the divisor? Right? Any idea how to progress with this sum? Let the first number be 431. The second number is 379. Right? So when I add these numbers, this x and this y both will be multiples of the divisor. यहां तक समझ में आ गया? x पोर्शन तो कंप्लीटली डिवाइजर से डिवाइड होता है. लेते डिवाइजर भी n. So x is completely divisible by n, y is completely divisible by n. बाकी these are the remainders. यहां तक समझ में आ गया? चलो, तो एक तो रिमाइंडर से छोटा तो डिवाइजर नहीं हो सकता, तो सी तो आपका आंसर है नहीं. राइट नाउ व्हेन आई टेक द सम ऑफ दीज टू नंबर्स, द सम ऑफ दीज टू नंबर्स इज 431 प्लस 379, दैट इज 810. राइट, तो x प्लस वाई तो n से डिवाइड हो गया. 810 को भी मैं n से डिवाइड करता हूं तो रिमाइंडर मेरा बचता है 211. यानी कि 810 में से 211 कम करो, 599 से डिवाइड हो जाता है. एंड दैट्स योर आंसर. द डिवाइजर इज 599. Did everybody get this one? All you had to do was add the first two reminders and subtract the last. But क्यों ऐसा करना है? The funda is this. Did you get it? Okay. चलो. 45th one. Now there are two methods of doing the 45th question. आपको थियोरेटिकल टेक्निकल मेथड चाहिए या लॉजिकल मेथड चाहिए? I'll show you both the methods. Right? 100 फैक्टोरियल में कितने जीरोज हैं? टेक्निकल मेथड क्या है? 100 को 5 से डिवाइड करो. सो 5 20s आर 100. राइट, अब 20 को वापस 5 से डिवाइड करो. 5 4s आर 20. 4 तो डिवाइड नहीं हो सकता. राइट, 4 तो डिवाइड नहीं हो सकता. सो यू एड दीज टू नंबर्स. 20 प्लस 4 24. देयर आर 24 जीरोस. दैट्स इट. टेक्निकली ये है. आई मीन मैथमेटिकल मेथड ये है. राइट, यू कीप ऑन डिवाइडिंग द नंबर बाय द डिवाइजर एंड जो नंबर्स ऊपर आते हैं उनको ऐड करते जाओ टिल यू गेट अ नंबर स्मॉलर देन द डिवाइजर. देन दैट टोटल इज योर आंसर. ये समझ में आ गया? ये तो हुआ टेक्निकल मेथड. अब सपोजिंग ये मेथड याद नहीं आता एग्जाम में. राइट, मेथड मेरे को याद नहीं आता, मैं भूल जाता हूं किसको डिवाइड करना है, कैसे करना है. तो लॉजिकली अपने क्या करेंगे? लॉजिकली सोचो दैट टू कंटेन अ जीरो इन एनी नंबर, किसी भी नंबर को जब 10 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो एंड में जीरो आएगा. येस और नो? एवरी टाइम यू मल्टीप्लाई एनी नंबर बाय 10 यू विल गेट 1 जीरो. सो टू मल्टीप्लाई अ नंबर बाय 10 you need a 2 and a 5. 2 5s are 10. Now consecutive numbers जब होते हैं, when numbers are all together with each other, उसमें number of 2s as factors ज्यादा आएंगे, number of 5 as factors ज्यादा आएंगे. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 सब consecutive numbers लिखूंगा, उसमें 2s ज्यादा आएंगे या 5 ज्यादा आएंगे? 2 ज्यादा आएंगे because every alternate number has a 2. right? सो नंबर ऑफ टूज की तो कोई कमी नहीं है. तो मेरा रेस्ट्रिक्शन किस पे आता है? 10 बनाने के लिए मुझे रेस्ट्रिक्शन किस पे लाना पड़ेगा? 5 पे लाना पड़ेगा. बिकॉज जितने 5 हैं उतने 2 तो आसानी से मिल जाएंगे. तो कंट्रोल तो नंबर 5 से होगा. यस और नो? द नंबर ऑफ 10s इज रेस्ट्रिक्टेड बाय द नंबर ऑफ 5s बिकॉज 2 तो थोक के भाव में है. तो ऑल आई हैव टू डू इज कैलकुलेट कि 100 फैक्टोरियल में 5 कितनी बार आता है. 100 फैक्टोरियल में 5 कितनी बार आता है? मैन्युअली कैलकुलेट करते हैं. 5 10 15 20. 25 में 2 बार 30. 35 40. 45 50 में 2 बार 55 60 65 70 75 में 2 बार 80 85 90 95 100 में 2 बार 5 10 15 20 प्लस 4 आंसर इज 24. टोटल 24 बार 5 आ जाता है. मैं लिटरली गिने ये नंबर्स तो भी एग्जाम में 30 सेकेंड्स में आई गेट द आंसर. वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन फैक्टोरियल्स का. फंडा समझ में आया. नंबर ऑफ जीरोज इन अ फैक्टोरियल जब पूछते हैं, ऑल यू हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई इज टोटल 5 कितनी बार आता है. राइट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल सी इफ आई टेक अ स्मॉलर एग्जाम्पल. सपोजिंग मुझे पूछा गया है कि 20 फैक्टोरियल के अंदर जीरोस कितने आएंगे. तो 20 फैक्टोरियल इज व्हाट 20 इंटू 19 इंटू 18 इंटू 17 टिल इंटू 3 इंटू 2 इंटू 1. तो अभी 20 फैक्टोरियल में 5 वाले मल्टीपल्स कौन से हैं. सो 20 15 10 एंड 5. सो 20 में 5 कम्स वंस, 15 में 5 comes once, 10 में भी 1 time and 5 में भी 1 time. So total there are 4 times 5 available. So 20 factorial will have 4 zeros at the end. Right? 20 is 5 4s are, 15 is 5 3s are, 10 is 5 2s are, 5 is 5 1s are. लेकिन if I ask 25 factorial में कितना आएगा. So 25 के अंदर this is 5 5s are, 2 times it comes. तो total 6 zeros will be there in 25 factorial. Right? So one easier if you don't want to calculate it, थोड़ा logically भी करना है. So 1 से लेके 100 तक, 1 से लेके 100 तक 5 1s से लेके 5 20s तक 20 बार तो 5s आएंगे. फिर 25 में एक एक्स्ट्रा, 50 में एक एक्स्ट्रा, 75 में एक एक्स्ट्रा, 100 में एक एक्स्ट्रा. सो 20 प्लस 4 टोटल 24 जीरोस. इफ यू डोंट वांट टू मैन्युअली कैलकुलेट, थोड़ा लॉजिकली करेंगे तो भी आंसर आ जाएगा. नाउ वंशिका, सपोजिंग दे आर आस्किंग इन 500 फैक्टोरियल, in 500 factorial how many zeros are there. Right? Then let's do it. 5 से करना है, so 5 से डिवाइड करो. 5 divided by 100 is 500. 100 divided by 5, 5 20s are 100. 20 divided by 5, 5 4s are 20. 4 को 5 से नहीं डिवाइड कर सकते. So 100 plus 20 plus 4, there are 124 trailing zeros. Do you understand it? That's it. इसको भी लॉजिकल मेथड से कर सकता हूं, गिनने में टाइम लगेगा, बट डेफिनेटली यू कैन डू इट इन द लॉजिकल मेथड. बट यहां पे टेक्निकल मेथड विल बी फास्टर. नथिंग. दैट्स इट. 45th वन वी गॉट. राइट. सो ट्रेलिंग जीरोस वाला क्वेश्चन इज ऑलवेज इजी. यू जस्ट नीड टू नो हाउ टू डू इट. चलो. Now 46th one, 46 to 40 50. Let me give you the answers. 46 to 50 and फिर उसमें डाउट्स अगर हो तो निकालते हैं. "47th one is a doubt." Okay. The question is printed wrongly. 47th one, the question is printed wrongly. I think the question should be 9 plus 9 square plus 9 cube till 9 to the power 8. It should not be. It is not 9 plus 92 plus 93 plus 98. If it is 9 plus 92 plus 93 plus 94 plus 98, तो उसको मैन्युअली कैलकुलेट कर दूंगा मैं. तो उसको मैन्युअली कैलकुलेट कर लेंगे. I think 47th question should be 9 plus 9 square plus 9 cube till 9 to the power 8. ठीक है. Okay, so for question cancel man, हाँ, I'll show you how to do it. इस पेपर में इसको काउंट नहीं करेंगे, but actually how to solve it I'll show you how to solve it. Okay. 46th is also doubt. Okay, 46 and 47. उसके अलावा 46 and 47, 50th one. Okay, 46, 47 and 50. Okay. 49. Okay, chalo. Let's take the look at 46th one. 46th क्वेश्चन में 48 के टोटल फैक्टर्स कितने हैं, राइट? लेट्स एक्चुअली लिस्ट देम आउट. 1 and 48, 2 and 24, 3 and 16, 4 and 12. Then do we have any other factors here? Yes, we can have 6 and 8, right? What else? Then that's it. So if I do not count 1 and 48, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are a total of 8 factors that it has. यहाँ पे तो I can actually physically count it. Okay, now supposing it was a bigger number, जहाँ पे it was not easy to list down the factors, then how do we do it? So here's the technical method of doing it. Any number, like say 48, convert it into prime factors. So can I say this is nothing but 16 multiplied by 3, that is 2 to the power 4 into 3 to the power 1. 2 and 3 are the prime factors. So 48 can be written as 2 to the power 4 plus into 3 to the power 1. Now, whatever the powers are, add 1 to them. 4 plus 1 is 5. 1 plus 1 is 2. 5 2s are 10. So 48 will have totally 10 factors, जिसमें से 1 and 48 दो factors को हटा दो तो बचे 8. So for any number, the total number of factors can be calculated like this. If you want to see the formula, if a number is written as p raised to a into q raised to b into r raised to c, any number of all p, q are all prime factors, then the total number of factors is given by the formula a plus 1 into b plus 1 into c plus 1. Did you understand this formula? Okay, so supposing 70 के total factors मुझे find करने हैं, तो 70 is 2 into 35, 35 is 5 into 7, so 2, 5 and 7 are the prime factors. So 1, 1, 1, so 1 plus 1, 2, 1 plus 1, 2, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 2s are 4 2s are, 70 has a total of 8 factors. Do you get it? मैं didn't get it. चलो, tell me, 50 का प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन मुझे बता दो. 50 को प्राइम फैक्टर्स के फॉर्म में कैसे लिख सकते हैं? Can I say 50 is 2 raised to power 1 into 5 raised to power 2? Okay, अब दोनों के पावर्स को ले लो. पावर क्या है? 1 and 2, तो 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 2 3s are 6. 50 has a total of 6 factors. Did you get it? Right. So if I ask you 125 के टोटल कितने फैक्टर्स होंगे? The number 125 has a total of how many factors? So 125 can be written as 5 cube. So power 3 plus 1, और दूसरा कोई नंबर है नहीं, so it has a total of 4 factors. That's it. कौन से 4 factors है? 1, 5, 25 and 125. These are the 4 factors. So did you understand this method of finding the total number of factors for any given number? Yes. Okay. Now, 47th. The question is printed wrongly, but प्रॉपर क्वेश्चन कैसे करते? सपोजिंग द क्वेश्चन वॉज 9 प्लस 9 स्क्वायर प्लस 9 क्यूब प्लस total 9 to the power 8 and it has to be divided by 6, right? It has to be divided by 6. So can I say this is nothing but 9 into 1 plus 9 plus 9 square till 9 to the power 7? Can I simplify? सब टर्म्स में से मैंने 9 कॉमन निकाल दिया, right? So now, can I say this is 9 into how many numbers are there here? Total कितने numbers हैं? 9 raised to power 1 से लेके 9 raised to power 8, 8 numbers थे, and all the numbers are odd. 9 का कोई भी power odd ही होगा. तो when you add 8 odd numbers, the sum will be odd or even? 8 odd numbers को ऐड करोगे तो आंसर ऑड होगा या इवन होगा? महक, 3 plus 3 इवन, 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 इवन, इवन, राइट? सो कैन आई से ये ब्रैकेट के अंदर जो होगा वो इवन होगा. So even number, can I say this is nothing but 9 into 2 multiplied by something? Any even number is 2 multiplied by something. So 9 में से 3 को कॉमन अगर निकालते हो and 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करते हो, this number becomes a multiple of 6. So the entire number is a multiple of 6. So if the number itself is a multiple of 6, तो 6 से डिवाइड करते वक्त रिमाइंडर क्या बचेगा? That's it. Simple logic. The number is a multiple of 6. So when divided by 6, remainder has to be 0. That's it. Did you get it? See, I'm adding 9 to the power 1 plus 9 square till 9 to the power 8. That is 8 numbers I'm adding. So can I take out 9 common and the remaining numbers will be this? So can I write it as 9 into all this, the sum of these numbers will be even? When you add an even number of odd numbers, the sum is always even. Vanchika? Okay. So an even number is nothing but 2 times some number. So 9 is nothing but 3 into 3 into 2 into n. So this is 3 2s are 6. So this is 6 into some number. Ultimately I have proved that it's a multiple of 6. So multiple of 6 is perfectly divisible by 6. So no remainder. Remainder 0. Got it? Very logical question. Okay. 48th. Somebody had a doubt in 48th. 48th, come on, it's an easy one. The formula we have to use, sigma n is n into n plus 1 divided by 2. So 100 into 101 divided by 2. This is equal to 50 into 101. So 50 into 101 is definitely divisible by 2. But other than 2, there is no other number which can divide it. 4 cannot divide it. So 8 तो definitely उसको divide नहीं करेगा. Right? But is there any other number which can divide it? No, it is perfectly divisible by 2. So, Pranav 5 say, they are asking, technically none of these should not be an option. Because it's divisible by 101, it's divisible by 5, right? It's divisible by 25, it's divisible by 50, it's divisible by 100. But what they meant is powers of 2. Technically from these options, right? None of these, it is divisible by 2. So technically D should be the answer. What they meant was how many powers of 2 is it divisible by? right? Number 1 is a trivial answer. Every number is divisible by 1, so that is never counted. Any number is divisible by 1. Any integer is divisible by 1. So 1 is never counted as it's called a trivial answer. It's never counted. Got the 58th one? Chalo. 49th one. 49th one. Okay. There are two brothers among a group of 20 persons. In how many ways can the group be arranged? In a circle, so that there is exactly one person between the two brothers. Right? So, between the two brothers, in how many ways can I select one other person? 18 ways. Right? Any of the 18 guys can come here. And एक guy यहाँ पे या brother यहाँ पे, the brothers can be interchanged 2 ways. अब इसके आगे गाड़ी में ब्रेन लगाऊं उससे पहले मैं ऑप्शन को देख लूंगा. ये 19 मेक्स नो सेंस. 18 into 18 and 19 वाले ऑप्शन also makes no sense. This is the only option which somewhat can fit into what I have thought so far. So I'll mark D as the answer and I will run away. I'll mark D as the answer and I'll run away. Right? Even if I don't know the funda of permutation combination, मैंने इतना लॉजिक लगा दिया, उसमें मेरे फट्टा मार के आंसर आ गया. I'm more than happy with it. Logically, I have eliminated 3 options. Only one option is somewhat fitting what I thought so far. That has to be my answer. That's it. Did everybody get it? Okay. Chalo. Anybody on the 50th one? There was no doubt, right? Nobody had a doubt with the 50th one. 50th is very simple. Chalo, 51st to 55th then. 51st to 55th. (52nd and 53rd). Okay. Any other one? 50 other than 52nd and 53rd? 51st also. Okay. Man, 51st so easy. See, let's assume that the SP of one article is 1 rupee. He has actually sold 100. So my total SP is 100. The profit is equal to SP of 75. So profit is equal to 75, which means cost is equal to 25. So if cost is equal to 25 and profit is 75, 3 गुना 300 टका हो गया. That's it. Man. ऐसे सम्स तो बुक में भी है ना. He sells cost 3 items at the cost of 4 या 4 items at the cost of 3. ऐसे प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस के चैप्टर में ऐसे हैं क्वेश्चंस. नाउ डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ आई डिड इट? ऐसे सम्स में इजीएस्ट थिंग इज टू अज्यूम वन आइटम का एसपी इज 1 रुपी. Did you get the 51st one? Man? Nahin, see, whatever is the SP of 75 articles, that amount is also equal to his profit. That's how you get it. Right? No, that's okay, Gautam, but anyway, do it afterwards. Do attempt it once. Chalo, 52nd one. A merchant buys 2 articles for rupees 600. So let the selling price of the first article be X. The cost price of first is X and the cost price of the second is 600 minus X. He sells one at a profit of 22%. So first one ka SP is 122 upon 100 into X. The other at a loss of 8%. Right? So the other loss of 8% means 92 upon 100 into 600 minus x. And he makes no profit or no loss. That means he earns a total of 600 at the end. So solve it, you will get the value of x. And 600 minus x is your answer. Mehak, 52nd, did you get? Yes, Vanshika. Individually, you can connect with me for that. Okay. Mehak, 53rd one. Let's go over the 53rd one. A trader professes to sell his goods at a loss of 8%, but he weighs 900 grams in place of a kg. So, let's assume that the cost price of one item having 1 gram is equal to 1 rupee. Is question mein the easiest thing is to assume that 1 gram is equal to 1 rupee, right? So, he professes to sell at 8% loss. That means he's saying, okay, instead of 1000 rupees a kg, I am selling it for 920 rupees. So his sale price is 920. Are we together so far, Mehak? Yes. But he actually sells only 900 grams. So in reality, his cost is 900. 900 का वो 920 में बेच रहा है. आपको बोल रहा है मैं 1000 ग्राम दे रहा हूं. But in reality, he has given you only 900 grams. So his selling price is 920, cost price is 100. That means profit is 20 rupees. So gain percent 20 upon 900, right? 2.22 gain. Now did you get it? That's it. Chalo. 54th, anyone? 54, 55, any problem? "54th, okay. Raghav traveled from city A to city B, covering as much distance in the second part as he did in the first part. His speed during the second part was twice as that of the speed during the first part. What is the average speed of the journey during the entire travel?" Okay. Supposing distance 1 is D, distance 2 is also D. His speed during the second part, let's assume that speed was 20. So speed during the first part was 10. Let's assume he covered 30 distance in the first part, 30 in the second part. Total distance he covered was 60. If he covered 30 at the speed of 10, he took 3 hours. 30 at the speed of 20, he took 1.5 hours. So total time is 4.5 hours. So average speed, distance upon time, 60 upon 4.5. So 60 divided by 4.5 will be equal to 13.33. What is that? The two speeds which I took was 10 and 20. क्या आ रहा है इसका? You can always assume numbers and get it. Man, always assume convenient numbers. So you can check against the options. I'm not solving it ahead. I'm telling you how to solve it. Just try numbers and you'll get it. ऐसे problems में कभी भी कुछ ले लेने का. क्या लेने का? Always assume numbers which are very convenient to add, subtract, multiply, divide. Right? Harmonic mean. Harmonic for AB, 2AB upon A plus B. 2AB upon A plus B. Yes, Soham. Average speed is usually the harmonic mean. ठीक है, चलो, डन टिल 55th. चलो 56 to 60, 56 to 60. 56 to 60. $57th, okay. Chalo, 57th, see. Per day, A can do 1 by 21 and B can do 1 by 24. Start in the reverse. B completes the work in 9 days. So B worked for 9 days. B alone completed 9 by 24 of the work. So together they completed 24 minus 9, that is 15 by 24 of the work. So if A and B can complete so much work in 1 day, then they can complete 15 by 24 work in how many days? Solve this, you'll get the answer. Do you understand the concept, Vanshika? Do you understand the concept here? Exactly, Vanshika, you should think like that. Always, ऐसे sums में easiest way to think is that. Now you will be able to solve it. Okay, 59th one. 59th one. A number is selected from the first 30 natural numbers, that is 1 to 30. What is the chance that it is a multiple of either 3 or 13? 3 के multiples कौन कौन से हैं? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27 and 30. Right? And 13 के multiples कौन कौन से हैं? 13 and 26, जो कॉमन नहीं है. सो टोटल 30 नंबर्स में से 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 by 30, which is equal to 2 by 5. 6 2s are, 6 5s are. So 2 by 5. That's it, man. Very simple. Correct? Yeah, Vanshika. Complex equations जहाँ पे बन जाते हैं वहाँ पे the first thing you should do is you should stop and think, because they will never give you questions which are the question may have a lot of calculations, but equations will never get too complex. They will never give you something which requires too many equations. Calculations, it may be calculation intensive, but it won't be equation intensive, right? Chalo. So 56 to 60, no other problems. Then we come to 61 to 65. Ooh, data interpretation. Any problems in understanding? I think this was a simple set. I'll give the answers. 61 to 65. I don't think there was any trouble in understanding this set. It looks lengthy, but it's pure data with numbers. Hope you got this entire set, 61 to 65. th one, 65th one, okay. What else? 63rd one, okay. Chalo, let's take a look at it. 63rd, 64th, 65th. 63rd question क्या है? The 63rd question is, if 5 senators are Catholic Democrats, then how many senators are neither Catholic nor Democrats? Okay. Now, Senate के religion में ये है, right? In Senate, you have a total of 62 Democratic, and in the Senate, you have a total of 12. So, if Democrats are a total of 62 and Catholics are a total of 12, दोनों में से 5-5 निकाल लो, because 5 of them are common to both. So 57 and 7. So 57 plus 7, a total of 64 members will be who are neither Catholic nor Democrats. Let's check if that is the answer. Unless my calculations are wrong. 31. Sorry, nor Democratic. So Republicans मुझे लेने हैं. Sorry. So नॉर कैटेगरी रिपब्लिकन्स में फंडे से आने हैं. Neither Catholic nor Democratic, right? Okay, just hold on. Neither Catholic nor Democratic. So total सेट थियरी का फंडा है ये 63rd वन. फंडा समझ में आया? कैलकुलेशन थोड़ा ऊपर नीचे हो जाएगा मेरा, बट फंडा समझ में आया? नहीं. सी, लेट्स टेक अ लुक एट इट. क्वेश्चन क्या पूछता है? लेट्स गो बैक टू द क्वेश्चन. द क्वेश्चन सेज you have to find the number of, if 5 senators are Catholic Democrats, how many senators are neither Catholic nor Democrats, right? Neither Catholic nor Democrats. Now total House of Representatives में कितने हैं? The total number of people in the House of Representatives is 535. उसमें से डेमोक्रेट्स को निकाल दो, उसमें से कैथोलिक्स को भी निकाल दो, एंड कैथोलिक डेमोक्रेट्स 2 बार निकल गए होंगे, 1 बार ऐड कर दो. सो फ्रॉम टोटल यू रिमूव ऑल द डेमोक्रेट्स, you remove, see there are total 100 senators in the house, so उसमें से 62 निकाल दो, right? 38 are non-democrats, 12 are Catholic, right? So 26 बचे. लेकिन कैथोलिक डेमोक्रेट्स हमने 2 बार ऑलरेडी हम डेमोक्रेट्स निकाल चुके हैं और कैथोलिक में वो वापस निकल गए. सो उन 5 को एक बार ऐड करो, सो यू विल गेट अ टोटल ऑफ 31 पीपल हु आर नाइदर कैथोलिक्स नॉर डेमोक्रेट्स. नाउ आई होप यू गॉट इट. हाँ, द फर्स्ट टाइम आई डिड इट बिट रॉन्ग. चलो 64th वन क्या है? If all the lawyers and all the women in the House of Representatives vote for the passage of a bill, how many more votes will be needed for a majority? How many more votes will be needed for a majority? Lawyers and women में common है कि नहीं है? Are there any lawyers who are women? If you are counting lawyers and you are counting women, are you counting any of them 2 times? A lawyer who is a woman, वो तो 2 बार गिन जाएंगे ना. हो सकता है. Do you know how many lawyers are women or how many women are lawyers? No. So women plus lawyer करते वक्त, can I get the exact number of people? Is it possible to know how many exactly people are there who have voted without knowing how many lawyers and women are common? No. So is it possible to answer the question? No, you cannot. That's it. You cannot determine the answer because you know lawyers and women have voted, but how many votes are counted twice? Because the same lawyer is also a woman. That I don't know. And without that information, you cannot answer this question. Understood? Whoever had a doubt with the 64th one? Okay. 65th one. Which of the following can be inferred from the information given in the chart? More than 80% of men in Congress are members of the House of Representatives. Percent of members who are categorized as farmers greater than the median age. Will you be able to determine median age? Median means what? The age which occurs a maximum number of time. Here mean निकाल सकते हो, median नहीं निकाल सकते. सो ऑप्शन 3 तो डेफिनेटली नहीं है, राइट. थर्ड कैनॉट बी डिटरमाइंड. सो एनीथिंग विच कंटेन्स 3 इन इट इज रॉन्ग. नाउ कैन आई डिटरमाइन 2 और कैन आई डिटरमाइन 1, राइट. दोनों में से किसी एक को चेक करना है. अगर एक हो जाता है तो दूसरा चेक करना है. नाउ टेक अ लुक. कैन आई से मोर देन 80% ऑफ द मेन इन कांग्रेस आर मेंबर्स ऑफ हाउस ऑफ रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स. टोटल हाउस ऑफ रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स में 555. हाउस ऑफ रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स हैज 435. 418 of them are male, right? So and 17, so can I say out of males 418 are in House of Representatives, 100 is in Senate. This is more than 80% of the total. So definitely one is true. Total 518 men. So 418 is definitely more than 80%. So definitely the first part is true. So now I have to check whether option number 2 is correct or not. The percent of the members who are categorized as farmers or ranchers is greater for representatives than for Senate. So those who are categorized as farmers or ranchers, कहाँ पे है? Farmer or rancher is greater for the House of Representatives than for the Senate. True or false? 14 out of 400 and something and 6 out of 100. Definitely that is false. So 2 is false, only 1 is true. That means for the 65th one, A is my answer. Now did you get it? Crunching of numbers. Okay. चलो 66 to 70. ADBCA. Sixth one. Shares. I don't know how to do shares wale question. Anybody from commerce who knows how to do these questions? 7% rupees 100 shares as rupees 120. What does it mean? I don't know how to do these questions. Shares wale. There's a specific formula, but I have no idea how to do this. Exam में मैं इज्जत से छोड़ के आता हूँ ये वाला question. But I think it's an easy one if you know the formula. Commerce guys might know how to do it. Multiply number of share with the price. फिर लेट्स अज्यूम के 120 रुपीज पे 7% आपको मिलता है. सो 120 रुपीज पे 7% इज लेट अस से 8.4. फिर 13.5 के शेयर पे आपको 8% रिटर्न मिलता है. दैट इज 1.08 एंड 9% 54 पे 9%. is 4.86. So that doesn't make any sense. क्या करना है इसमें? I don't know. Literally, I have no clue how to do this. I'll try to find out the formula, but I have no clue how to do this. Shares को कैसे calculate करते हैं? I have no idea. Leave it. Number says 7% are less than 9. Which among the following has lowest return? Logically speaking, 7%. Actually, 7% is the lowest return. Logically speaking, 7% is the lowest return. But again, I'll have to check out what is the fund of shares. Right now, I'll not solve this because I don't know how to do it. But let me check it out. If I get the proper technique of doing it, I'll share it. Aditya, I have no clue how to do this. Don't worry. I mean, I have no clue how to do this. I'll come back to you on this one. Okay. 67 में बड़ा सिंपल फंड है. हर बार वो 3 फीट चढ़ के 2 फीट उतरता है, बट द लास्ट टाइम ही क्लाइम्स, the last 3 feet he climbs, when he reaches the top, he will not, you won't count a slide back. You won't count a slide back there. Right? So every second he climbs 1 and comes back 2. So every second, that is in 27 seconds, where does he reach? For 27 feet, he will take 54 seconds. Right? Total 30 में से the last 3 feet I don't count. Last 3 feet जब वो चढ़ जाता है तो वो 2 फीट गिरेगा नहीं. So, to reach 27 plus 3 minus 2 in every 2 seconds. So, every 2 seconds he can climb 1 feet. So, to climb 27 feet, he will take 54 seconds. मन यहां तक समझ में आया? नाउ 55th सेकेंड में 27 जा चुका है, प्लस 30 फीट पहुंच गया. ही हैज रीच द टॉप. अब वापिस नीचे क्यों लेके आऊं? सो 55th सेकेंड में ही हैज रीच द टॉप. दैट्स योर आंसर. राइट? ओके. 68 to 70. Any troubles? Got the earlier one? Okay, fair enough. Sixty-ninth one. If log 2 is 0.3010, then how many digits are contained in the number 256? Okay, first of all, 256 is 2 to the power 8, if I'm not mistaken, right? 2 to the power 8. Right? Okay. So, log of 2 to the power 8 is 8 times log 2. So, log 2, 0.3010. So, 8 multiplied by 0.3010 जब करेंगे, you will get it somewhere equal to what? इसको क्या करते थे फंडा? Even I forgot the funda here. एक सेकेंड. Log 2 is 0.30. How many digits are in the number 256? 256 is 2 to the power 8. Right? So 8 log 2 नहीं होगा ना. 2 to the power 8 is x. So log of x to the base 2 is 8. Something like this. एक second. How do you do this? इसका कुछ तो फंडा होता था. मैं भी भूल गया. एक सेकेंड. हाँ, ये वाला सम तो कसम से टिपिकल सम्स ऑफ मैथ्स. आई एग्री. log 2 is given as 0.3010. 256 is 2 to the power 8. इसका फंडा क्या होता था? नहीं, वो तो पता है कि log a to the base b is c implies b raised to c is a, but to solve this number of, इसमें mantis and exponent का कुछ तो फंडा है. Don't remember the funda here. How many digits are? इसमें क्या करते थे? These are I don't remember I don't recall the funda right now. चलो, I don't recall the funda right now. Let me see. If I get it, I'll send it across. हाँ बोल गौतम. हाँ I'll see it, but I have to understand it. ठीक है. I have to shares वाला जब तक मेरे को फंडा समझ में नहीं आएगा, I don't do it. मेरे को टाइम करो. मेरे को टाइम दो. ठीक है. Even this log one, I am not very sure. I don't recall the funda. I'll do it. Gautam, I'm not going to learn a new concept right now because मैं कंफ्यूज हो जाऊंगा, फिर आगे नहीं कर पाऊंगा. लेट मी टेक टाइम, लेट मी अंडरस्टैंड इट एंड आई विल गेट बैक टू एवरीबॉडी. चलो से 70 बैंक सर्टिफिकेट पे. चलो 71 to 80. I'll put down the answers and then doubts अगर है तो देखेंगे. Already 2 problems have stumped me so far. आरुषि वो तो मेरे को भी पता है. 2 raised to power 8 is 256. वो तो मैंने लिख दिया था स्क्रीन पे. 256 is 2 to the power 8. Vanshika, I get it. हाँ 2-3 problems typical थे. Most of them were straight. But yes, typical. But you know, best is if the paper is tough like this, very low score is also fine. I actually love a tough section like this. Because questions तो फट छोड़ते जाने का, जो आता है वो करने का, जो नहीं आता है वो तो टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करने का. People who get stuck on a question, right now we are wasting time per question because we have to understand them. In the actual paper, if within 10 seconds I don't know how to proceed with the problem, I'm happy. I'm not wasting any time on it. I'll move on to the next question. And believe me, if such questions are asked and without losing your focus, you just attempt the good ones, you will still with a low score manage to crack it. Only thing is don't take any risk on any problem. Don't waste time on any problem. Right? Exactly. The point is you should know when to quit a problem and move ahead. Right? No risk taking, no time wasting. If you are, and without losing focus, if you still manage to solve the easy ones, you'll get the answer. You'll get through this. ठीक है. संस्कृति कॉमर्स टाइप क्वेश्चन क्लैट. एक बार वो जो शेयर वाला क्वेश्चन है, इन द हिस्ट्री ऑफ क्लैट only one question they have asked like that, and that year also everybody, I mean they did nothing, but everybody complained that it's a typical commerce question, should not be asked for the non-commerce students. In the entire history of CLAT, once they have asked that question. For IPM, shares wale question kabhi bhi nahi. Usually share questions are not asked because it's not a funda that non-commerce students would know. So shares wale questions kabhi bhi nahi. Chalo 71 to 80. 71 to 80. पार्टनरशिप चैप्टर, नो सोनिया, शेयर्स वाला कोई चैप्टर है ही नहीं. वी डोंट डू प्रॉब्लम्स ऑन शेयर्स. इट इज नेवर डन बिकॉज इट इज यूजुअली नॉट सपोज टू बी आस्क्ड इन द एग्जाम्स. ओके. हाँ गौतम, सी आराम से बैठ के सोचूंगा तो मैं भी कर पाऊंगा. आई हैव डन दिस प्रॉब्लम बिफोर. आई जस्ट डोंट रिकॉल. और अभी हड़बड़ी में मेरे को कंफ्यूज नहीं होना है. आई एम श्योर क्लास खत्म होते मेरे को स्ट्राइक होगा उसका आंसर क्या है. एनीवे 71 to 80 गाइस. नम्रा, पार्टनरशिप चैप्टर की बात ही नहीं कर रहा. पार्टनरशिप ऑब्वियसली जनरल बेस्ड है. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट प्रॉब्लम्स ऑन शेयर्स. Problems on share, it's not a concept of partnership. It's purely based on commercial concepts. And it is not taught in general to everybody. Partnership तो बड़ा simple है. वो it's not based on commerce. Partnership questions are ratio, proportion and percentage. It's more of ratio proportion. Okay गौतम, ठीक है. Okay, 71 to 80, no doubts. 79th one. Okay. What is the equation of the line that is parallel to 3x plus 7y is 10 passes to the point 4 comma 8? Okay. Now this is a bit of coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry अगर आपने पढ़ा है तो you will understand that when two lines are parallel, the slope of the line is the same. Right? Now, to understand this, first let's understand some basic fund of coordinate geometry. The equation of a line is y is equal to mx plus c. The equation of a line is given as y is equal to mx plus c. So, if I convert 3x plus 7y is equal to 10 into this format, I can write 7y is equal to minus 3x plus 10, or I can write y is equal to minus 3 by 7 into x plus 10 by 7. यहां तक समझ में आया आरुषि? Okay, so now comparing it with this, I can say the value of m is equal to minus 3 by 7. Right? चल, once you get this is minus 3 by 7, इन चारों इक्वेशंस में इन सबको मैं अगर y इज इक्वल टू एम एक्स प्लस सी में कन्वर्ट करता हूं तो m की वैल्यू माइनस 3 बाई 7 किस में आती है? इसके अंदर तो 7 बाई 3 आएगा, तो a इज नॉट, इसमें अगर कन्वर्ट करूं तो माइनस 3 बाई 7 आ सकता है, इसके अंदर मैं कन्वर्ट करूं तो माइनस 3 बाई 7 आ सकता है, इसमें अगर कन्वर्ट करूं तो भी माइनस 3 बाई 7 आ सकता है. सो a कैन नॉट बी माई आंसर, राइट? B, C एंड D में से अब क्या करना है? इट पासिस थ्रू द पॉइंट 4 कमा 8. तो इन चारों में से x की वैल्यू 4 एंड y की वैल्यू 8 अगर ले लेते हो तो विच एवर सॉल्व इक्वेशन करेक्टली विल बी योर आंसर. 3 4s are 12, 7 8s are 56, this is 68. Fourth one matches my condition, so fourth one is the answer. For parallel lines, the value of m should be the same and the point should satisfy the value of x and y. This is coordinate geometry. Usually coordinate geometry regular math section में नहीं आता है, ठीक है? राइट? सो रेगुलर इसमें नहीं आएगा, क्लैट वैट में नहीं आएगा, बिल्कुल नहीं आएगा ये, डोंट वरी. चलो, एंड 80th वन तो मैं गलती से भी नहीं देखूंगा. टू लॉन्ग टू लॉन्ग टू लॉन्ग, और इसको सॉल्व करने में बहुत टाइम जाएगा. आई हैव डन दिस बिफोर, बिलीव मी, यू डोंट इवन वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस वन. पढ़ने में इतना टाइम लगेगा, सॉल्व करने में तो भगवान जाने कितना टाइम लगेगा. इट्स वेरी लॉन्ग. And the concept, it's based on the concept of set theory. Set theory and basic linear equations से solve कर सकते हैं ये, but it is too lengthy. Exam में is definitely not worth it. Right? So maths out of 40 questions, 20 plus तो कर सकते हैं. Right? Even assuming half of them were tough, actually less than 10 were tough, but still 20 plus तो minimum ला ही सकते हैं इसमें. Right? चलो, रीजनिंग पे एक बार नजर घुमा लेते हैं. एनीथिंग इन रीजनिंग विच वाज टफ? आई नॉट सीन द सेक्शन हियर. फर्स्ट इज अ पजल सेट, कंडीशनल पजल्स. ओके, कंक्लूजन्स. ओके, स्टेटमेंट एंड कंक्लूजन टाइप्स, क्यूब्स एंड क्यूबॉइड्स. ओह, दिस इज इजी. वेन डायग्राम. लास्ट तो फिर से मैथ्स टाइप के कुछ 5 क्वेश्चंस आ गए हैं. ओके, रीजनिंग में तो कोई तकलीफ नहीं होनी चाहिए. आई थिंक मोस्ट ऑफ द रीजनिंग क्वेश्चंस यू वुड हैव गॉट. सो आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू पुट अप द आंसर की ऑन द स्क्रीन. आई ऑल्सो सेंड दिस इंडिविजुअली. I don't think there are much doubts in the other section. Only maths was the trouble section, right? So I just put up the answer key on the screen. I'll also send it so that you can compare. And I think that's it. I don't think there are any much of doubts in the other sections. If एक आध question individual छोटा मोटा doubt है, you can always connect on Telegram, on WhatsApp. Baki, I think maths was the only troublesome area here, and the learning is, see, even if maths section comes like this, never get stuck on any question. Just leave it, and you'll go ahead. Yes, Sonia. Yes, yes, you will. GK, yes, we will continue. We are done with the other sections, right? The course is done for the others, but GK is never ending. So GK, we'll keep doing it. Sunday to Sunday. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Any topic, I think for the late joinees also, I managed to cover most of the things in English and reasoning. But any specific topic which is theoretically to be done, Maths में, of course, Anand sir will take care, but anything. ठीक है, Gautam, I got it. 2 raised to 56, तो simple है. Okay, now I got it. So the question is, if log 2 is 0.3010 and you have to find for 2 raised to 56. So log of 2 raised to 56 is 56 times log 2. So 56 into 0.3010. 56 into 0.3010 is 1/3 से थोड़ा कम. This will be 16 point something. 16.8 something. So इसको up round करना होता है. तो आंसर is 17. हेत आईपीएम का एक टॉपिक सर कुछ लेने वाले थे जो आज कैंसिल हुआ. दैट वन टॉपिक ही विल टेक. सैटरडे संडे का कुछ तो लेने वाले थे ही चंदन सर. सो वो एक टॉपिक के लिए नेक्स्ट वीक मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली विल हैव. राइट. बाकी अदर्स आर डन. NLU Hyderabad introduced IPM. ओहो, NLU Hyderabad. Gautam, Azim Prem ji के लिए तो again you'll have to look at the syllabus, but I don't think they have anything extraordinary. Whatever we have done, the syllabus is pretty much that. You only have to take a look which sections they are asking. Vanshika, permutation. Okay, I'll send you the recording. You can first go through that, and उसमें फिर कोई problem है तो you can get in touch. Just send me a request on WhatsApp तो कि मुझे याद रहे ये. So guys, any questions, any doubts, you can ask. I'll hang around. Else we are